Hi, I'm Matteson, and we're going to talk about Blackberry Blossom. I'm an author for Mel Bay Publications. My latest book is Bluegrass Pickers Tune Book, and this is Blackberry Blossom. That's a slow rendition of it. That's the melody of it. There are two basic Blackberry Blossom tunes that are used today. One of them is usually called Garfield's Blackberry Blossom, and that one dates back before the Civil War in Kentucky when Kentucky fiddlers played the tune. And the story behind that is when James Garfield was stationed in the Civil War on the Big Sandy River in Kentucky in 1862, he whistled this tune, and one of his men, was a C.C. Morrison, picked up the tune and played it on the harmonica. C.C. Morrison taught the tune to his son. His son was named Ed, and the tune spread around throughout Kentucky through the playing of Kentucky fiddler. He's a blonde fiddler named Ed Haley. Now, Ed Haley played all over Kentucky, West Virginia, and Ohio, and the tune he did was in minor. It was in G minor, and it's a different tune than the other popular tune by Fiddlin' Arthur Smith. The tune in minor is similar to the You Piney Mountain tune, and we're not going to do that tune today. We're going to do the tune that's best known, and it's in major and in minor. The first part's in major, the second part's in minor, and that was popularized by Fiddlin' Arthur Smith, and he recorded it in 1935. Now, Fiddlin' Arthur Smith was from Tennessee, and he had a band called the Dixie Liners. They played on the Grand Ole Opry, WSM, and they were a famous group with his daughter playing piano, Levon, and two Tennessee musicians. They were very good musicians. One of them was a guitar player. His name was Sam McGee, and his brother Kirk. And they played the song on WSM, and they said the reason they got the name Blackberry Blossom, they had a contest, and on WSM, people wrote in, and they got a bunch of mail in, and then a woman from Arkansas named the tune Blackberry Blossom. So that's how the tune got its name, according to Levon, Arthur Smith's daughter. Now, Arthur Smith also taught the tune to a lot of people and popularized it. He even taught it to Sleepy Marlin here in Louisville in 1964. And I was talking to Sleepy Marlin about it last week, and he was telling me how he learned note for note the tune from Fiddlin' Arthur Smith in 1964. So this is going to be Blackberry Blossom. Okay, this is the A part of Blackberry Blossom. It's in G major. Now we're going to do the A part slow, and this is how Tony Rice kicks it off. It's 1 and 2, 3, 4. That's the A part. That was pretty slow. Now we're going to do the B part in E minor. There's two ways to do that down the neck, and the first way is the low part. So that was the low part. I usually play the high part, and all that is an octave higher. And you start off on this E, and sometimes I'll hammer on. Okay, so that was the E minor, the B part. There's a transition part that goes, and there's a fill. The transition part, the chords are C, G, D, G. And it's C. That's the end of the E minor section. And there's a fill. I usually do this. And that's the fill for the E minor part that I do. Tony Rice plays a different fill. Usually he plays up the neck, and this is the fill he does. And that would be the fill he does up the neck on the third position. So that's Blackberry Blossom. And I'm going to do the first part very slowly one more time. Here we go. Okay, this is the fill for Tony Rice that he uses, and then the fill is in the E minor B section. And that's again G, A, B, G, A, G, E, D. And it's just fast. Now the next thing we're going to do is go over the higher part. This is what the fiddle notes are and on the guitar. So it'd be okay, that's Blackberry Blossom.